welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Erin and I am currently a third semester respiratory therapy student. In today's video, I'm just going to be showing you how I study for respiratory therapy school, what I do, little things that I feel like help me, and hopefully they'll help you too. So before we get started, I just want to throw out there that study tips, you know, everybody's different. So how I study may not necessarily be how you need to study, and vice versa. Some things that you do may not work for me. But hopefully out of the things that I'm going to show you, you take little nuggets and they end up working for you and make it easier for you to study and retain information. So let's go ahead and get started. So in class, while the teacher is lecturing, one of the things that I will do is record the lecture. Whenever I go back and listen to it, I will fill in information here and there that I may have missed during the class, or may have not been typing fast enough to get all of the information. And another thing I like to do with my recorded lectures is I like to listen to them, like whenever I don't have a chance to sit down and actually read the book or look at my notes. I will listen to them while I'm driving, while I'm shopping, while I'm making dinner, while I'm cleaning, just, you know, go around the house and listen to them like a podcast. That way I don't feel like I'm not being productive. Also, just re-listening to it kind of helps it stick better, and it makes it easier to remember the information come time for the exam. Okay, so I know the angle is weird, so bear with me. How I take notes in class is I have all of my classes separated in these different folders, and what I'll do is I'll put other little folders in there labeled like test 1 and test 2, so that I can keep track of what information is going to go on each test, and so that all the PowerPoints are not just jumbled in this one folder. Let's just pick a random PowerPoint and I will show you how I take notes during the lecture. So here you can see the PowerPoint slide itself, and then down here you can type notes. So while the professor is talking, I will type whatever he or she says and just kind of keep up with her as she goes. And then also too, on the slide, if there's something important, I will highlight it directly off the slide, or if there's something that they say that I can just type out next to something on the slide, I'll go ahead and just add to it. Like here where it says air is pushed into the lungs, exhalation is still passive. I typed in this here in the parentheses when she said it, and it made more sense to me to put it here than to put it down in the notes section, so I'll do that as well. Another thing that I like to do is read the book. Now I know not everybody likes to read, but I feel like reading the book is so important because it gives you more detailed information than sometimes the professor goes into, and it also kind of explains it in a different way. That way, just in case if the way they said it doesn't make any sense, then hopefully this other explanation will help make sense. Sometimes the book even explains it in simpler terms, so that makes it easier as well. And along with reading, I'll also highlight some things that are important. So after the lecture, I will go through and read, and everything that I see that I know that the professor has said, that I remember that was said during the lecture, I'll highlight important information, pink. Definitions and terms, I'll highlight those yellow, and then math equations, I will highlight those in blue. Something else that helps me is rewriting my notes. I don't know what it is, but it's something about writing that helps me remember better, and to use less paper and to keep things more organized, I use my iPad. I use the app, Good Notes 5. It was 10 bucks I think, but it was so worth it because my notes look so neat and I can add pictures, and I can do this for every class and just keep it all in one place. So if I go somewhere and I can't take my computer, I can always take this and just read the notes that I've rewritten. Another thing that helps me is Quizlet. If you've never heard of Quizlet, I suggest you look it up right now. It's a website that you can make flashcards on. So instead of having to write flashcards out, you can electronically do it. It's a lot faster doing it this way, and it saves a lot of time. Like, I cannot tell you how much time I've saved and how much space I've saved using this. I used to use huge stacks of flashcards and it would take me hours to make, and this, you can do it in a fraction of the time. And Quizlet also has an app that you can download on your phone, so that again, if you're on the go and you can't bring your books or you don't have your computer, you can use the app and use your flashcards on the app. And they have a lot of different study ways to help you. You could test yourself, you can do a matching game, and then there's also flashcards as well. So last but not least, this is just something that helps keep me organized. I'll write down in my planner all of the assignments and tests that are due during the month, and then also they've got weekly pages so that I can go in and plan what I want to study on what day of the week. I already have some things planned for this week, and that's what I'm gonna do on those days. This is what last week's looked like, and whenever I get done with something, I will cross it out, and if I don't get to it, I'll highlight it and move it to another day. So that's it. That's how I study for respiratory therapy school. I know this was a quick video, but really, I mean, there's not much to it. These are just what worked for me. Even though they went quick in the video, writing out all the notes and reading the chapters and everything, it's very time consuming, but it's also very good because it helps it stick. So hopefully something helped you. Hopefully you got some ideas, and I hope you were able to take something away from the information that I just gave you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so and turn on the notifications so that you know anytime I upload a video. I post mom content and college content specifically about respiratory therapy. And pretty soon I'm gonna graduate and I will be posting day in the life of a respiratory therapist, and I'm so excited. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.